Spokane is booming right now. We're seeing exciting new developments, new job opportunities, and vibrant communities that make this city a magnet for people looking to relocate. The secret is out on Spokane, and it offers an incredible mix of outdoor living, affordability, at least compared to other Pacific Northwest cities, and quite a lot of charm. But let me be honest with you, while Spokane might be the perfect move for some, it could also be the biggest mistake for others, and I've seen that firsthand. So I want to get into it today and tell you everything that you should know about the Spokane area. I'm Haydn Halsted, your Spokane real estate resource, and today I'm going to help you decide if Spokane is truly the right fit for you. We'll break down the must-know details from neighborhoods and housing options to job opportunities, commute times, and even the quirks of a Spokane weather. So stick around to the end for tips on how to make your transition as smooth as possible, and don't forget to subscribe for more Spokane content. Let's get this started. So to really understand Spokane, you have to get familiar with the layout. Spokane itself has about 220,000 residents, but when you include Spokane County, the number jumps to almost 500,000. It's compact with a small town feel, but big enough to offer the amenities of a large city. So here's the breakdown of the main areas and what makes each one unique. So first is downtown Spokane. It's the city's beating heart. It's where you'll find landmarks like Riverfront Park, the Pavilion, and anyway, if you're gonna go see music or entertainment, First Interstate Center of the Arts is down there, anything like that. So if you love the mix of historic charm and modern living with trendy restaurants and events, then this would be the spot for you. The South Hill, one of Spokane's most desirable areas, known for its tree-lined streets, older homes with character, and a great mix of parks and schools. It's a really popular area for families and professionals who just want a quiet, kind of upscale neighborhood. Manitou Park alone is worth a visit. It's one of the most beautiful parks in the country, in my opinion. The next section would be Spokane Valley, which offers suburban living. Spokane Valley offers a mix of older homes, newer developments, and a lot of different shopping and dining options. Plus, you're close to outdoor recreation areas, and it's a nice middle ground between Idaho and Spokane. You could be in downtown Coeur d'Alene or downtown Spokane in just about the same amount of time. North Spokane, this is one of the area's fastest growing areas, especially 5 Mile Prairie and Indian Trail. You're going to find a ton of new construction homes, really amazing views up on top of the prairie, and a lot of space in this area as well. Really highly rated schools for this area as well. And then the last area I'd want to discuss as just kind of a brief overview of the area is Liberty Lake. The lake itself is one of Spokane County's gems. It's a newer community with great schools, modern homes, and a strong community. Plus, the lake itself is ideal for boating, paddleboarding, or just relaxing on the shore. So every area has really its own unique vibe, and choosing the right neighborhood is kind of key to feeling at home here in Spokane. I've had people choose to live in one neighborhood and just decide that it wasn't for them, and then end up selling their house and moving to another one just to feel like it was better fit for them. So let's talk about Spokane's job market. It has been growing steadily, and 2025 is shaping up to be a good year for career opportunities here in the Spokane area. Let's talk about the key industries driving our local economy. So first up, it's healthcare. This is Spokane's largest industry with major employers like Providence Sacred Heart Medical Center and Multicare Deaconess. There's also a growing need for skilled workers and specialized care, from nursing to physical therapy. We do have an older population here, and so the joke is that every single person in Spokane knows about 7 other realtors. I'd say that every person in Spokane probably knows 10 or 12 people in the healthcare industry. The next larger sector is education. We have Gonzaga University, Whitworth, WSU has a Spokane campus, and so education is a big employer here in the area. These schools are not only providing great jobs for our area, but also just an awesome, vibrant atmosphere and a young culture for Spokane as well. And then next up is aerospace and manufacturing. Fairchild Air Force Base is a cornerstone for our local economy, supporting both the military personnel and civilian jobs. It is the Fairchild Air Force Base in itself is the largest single employer in the Spokane area. And then in terms of manufacturing, where companies like Kaiser Aluminum provide a ton of opportunity for manufacturing, and we are becoming actually a huge hub for aerospace engineering as well. And then of course, remote work. Spokane has become increasingly attractive to remote workers. We just have a lower cost of housing with high quality of life, and so people are moving here from Seattle, Portland, California, and beyond to work remotely and enjoy a more affordable, easygoing lifestyle with the benefits of having a big city job. All right, let's touch base on housing. So Spokane's real estate market has grown significantly over the past few years, but it's still one of the most affordable cities in the Pacific Northwest. So here's what you could expect if you were moving here in 2025. South Hill, you're probably gonna buy an older home on a quiet street, nice trees. Their houses are amazing with like tons of character and range anywhere from 500,000 to $1 million, just depending on how big and what area of town These homes come with old home problems, though. You are adopting an old home, and so you're going to be just need to be prepared for the things that come with an old home, and so just make sure that you're ready for that type of thing. If you're looking in the Spokane Valley with a similar, let's say a $500,000 budget, you could get a newer home, nice modern layout, California split type of thing. Everybody's got their like probably 3 different TVs in the house, just nice spread out layout, things like that. It'd be great for just like larger families and things like that in that area. If you're looking for a higher budget, something like Liberty Lake, you probably need to be $800,000 or higher, but you have like 3 golf courses within a 2-minute distance of each other. Definitely more upscale neighborhoods, but close to a lot of outdoor amenities, close to Idaho as well. And people like to be close to Coeur d'Alene Lake for their boating options. And if you are looking for an entry-level home in parts of North Spokane, you can still find starter homes under $300,000. Inventory has actually increased a lot over time, and it is hard to find a high-quality home in this price point. The ones that are really quality do move quickly, but if you're willing to get your hands dirty and make some improvements, you could probably build some equity over time in that starter price point. My biggest recommendation is just not go at it alone. I know there's a lot of confusion right now with the commissions and all that stuff, and so make sure to just reach out. I'd love to have just a friendly conversation with you and explain all that. I won't go into it on this video, but it's a lot less scary than you might think based on the headlines that you've seen. And we want to make sure that everybody is taken care of to the highest quality here in Spokane. Now, Spokane's commute times are a dream compared to larger cities. Most people can get where they need to go in 20 to 30 minutes, even during peak traffic. So here are the major routes that you would need to know for the area. So I-90, this is the east-west highway. It's the backbone of Spokane, connecting downtown to Spokane Valley and Liberty Lake, and then into North Idaho. Highway 2 is great for reaching North Spokane and Airway Heights. It kind of takes like this, it starts east-west and then goes north, actually. So it comes in from the West Plains and then heads north towards the Canadian border. The other main freeway is US 195. This is the main route from like the South Hill to go down to Pullman. But then this actually loops into Highway 395, which is your other freeway that heads north. And Spokane has like Highway 2 on one side and then 395 on the other. 395 is where you'll go if you're heading up to Deer Park, Chewelah, Colville, and beyond. Spokane Transit offers bus services, but most people here rely on car. It's a very car-heavy city, but overall the traffic is still relatively light. Gas prices are often below the national average, and the trick is to be shopping at Safeway. You shop there all the time, and then they will give you major points. And so I got $1 off per gallon yesterday, and it was the most amazing thing. So recommend just going to Safeway and then getting gas at Safeway if you're not going to Costco all the time. All right, and now let's just do a quick overview of lifestyle here in Spokane. What do people do on a regular basis? So if you love nature, you'll feel really at home here. Skiing at Mount Spokane or any of the other 4 or 5 that are within an hour-and-a-half drive. You can go kayaking or paddleboarding on the Spokane River. We have tons of hiking trails within a few minutes, like the Dishman Hills. And it's just like, within an hour drive, you have almost anything that you could want in terms of nature. You can get as lost as you want in this area. In terms of events and festivals, Spokane hosts incredible annual events like Hoop Fest, Bloomsday, Pig Out in the Park, and those are just kind of the big ones. Some of the smaller ones are even more fun, like Terrain, all the terrain events that go on around town, and some of the smaller music festivals and art festivals that the MAC, the Museum of Art and Culture, throw on. Those are like some of the best in Spokane. And so there really is a really tight-knit, it's just a small arts community, but everybody is really passionate about it here in Spokane, and it's a really cool community to be a part of. We have a growing food scene with craft breweries. There's as many breweries as there are coffee shops, it seems like, around town. Awesome farm-to-table restaurants, and like I said, coffee shops galore. And now one thing I would say that Spokane is known for is its 4 distinct seasons. And now I'm not going to say that everybody loves that. There's a lot of people that live here in Spokane that hate the 4 distinct seasons and they still live here, but that's something that you're going to have to get used to. So the summer, warm, sunny, highs in the 80s, perfect for weather for outdoor activities. There will be times where it's super smoky, it's over 100 degrees, and it's a little bit miserable. There are years more miserable than others, but other years that are just absolutely awesome. If you live somewhere like the South Hill that has a lot of trees, or even Indian Trail, a lot of deciduous trees, then fall is really awesome to watch as the colors change throughout the entire area, and it's just really I don't know, it's just a really enjoyable time here in the Spokane area. The wintertime, snowy, cold. It is great for skiing. This year, 2025, completely bone dry. We'll probably get snow in March. And that'll be it, or it'll be snowing in May, for who knows at this point. But right now it's just 15 degrees outside and no snow, which is like the worst. It's been blue skies all week though, which has been pretty awesome. We're getting our vitamin D here this winter. And then spring is just where everybody comes back to life, comes out of their houses after winter, and it's just like this hallelujah moment for everybody here in the Spokane area. So we just really feel our emotions are definitely tied to the seasons here in Spokane. So when you move to Spokane, I would say that do not expect to necessarily find this amazing community right when you move here. There will be work that you have to do. You're gonna have to go out to meetups, breweries, get involved in your kids' schools, things like that. But once you're in your neighborhood, in your school district and things like that, I think you're going to find a relatively tight-knit community in that area and people that want to bring you in. And there's definitely different personalities in different neighborhoods. So be looking around and conscientious of where you're thinking about living, and we'd be happy to help you kind of identify where that is here in Spokane. So I personally believe Spokane is an amazing place to live, but like anywhere, it's not for everybody. So hopefully this video has given you a slightly better idea of what to expect. So if you're thinking about moving here, my team and I would love to help. You can schedule a meeting using the link in the description and download my free relocation guide while you're down there. And please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment down below with your questions or video ideas. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.